Welcome back. If you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you've been with us before, it's good to have you again. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and leave a like. It's a small gesture, but it means everything. It tells the algorithm that this kind of content matters, and it helps us reach more people who are looking for something thoughtful, something calm, something worth their time. Now settle in. Find a comfortable position. You are about to embark on a journey through one of the oldest and most layered civilizations in human history. A land of mountain ranges and desert plains, of poets and conquerors, of fire temples and royal gardens. A country that shaped the ancient world and still holds its echoes today. This is the history of Iran. And there's something remarkable waiting at the end of this story, something that almost no one talks about when they mention this country. So stay with us. Chapter 1. The land before memory. Before the empires. Before the kings and their inscriptions. Before any name was ever written down, there are people here. The Iranian Plateau is one of those rare places on Earth where the conditions for human life came together almost perfectly. Flanked by mountain ranges on two sides, it offered shelter. Its rivers fed early settlements. Its soil held grain, and its position, sitting at the crossroads between Central Asia, Mesopotamia, and the Indian subcontinent, made it a natural gathering point for human movement. Archaeological evidence tells us that humans have lived on this plateau for at least 100,000 years. But the story begins to sharpen around 10,000 years ago, when the last ice age loosened its grip on the world, and people began to do something new, to stay in one place. One of the earliest known Neolithic villages in the world was discovered in western Iran, in a place called Ganj Dar. Here, around 9,000 years ago, people were domesticating goats, growing grain, building mud brick structures, living in communities small enough to know everyone's name, but organized enough to begin the slow process of civilization. Then came Susa. By around 4000 BCE, Susa had grown into one of the most significant cities in the ancient Near East. Its potters produced ceramics of extraordinary refinement. Its trade networks stretched across hundreds of miles. And within its boundaries, a culture was forming, the Elamite civilization, that would persist for thousands of years and leave its mark on everything that came after. The Elamites are one of history's quiet giants. Often overlooked in favor of their neighbors in Mesopotamia, they built a complex society with its own writing system, its own art, and its own relationship with the divine. They traded with Sumerians. They went to war with Babylonians. They endured, adapted, and returned again and again over 3 millennia. And somewhere in those millennia, the people who would change everything began to arrive. The Indo-Iranian tribes, distant ancestors of modern Iranians, migrated from the steppes of Central Asia sometime around 2000 BCE. They brought with them horses, a religion centered on fire and cosmic order, and a language that would eventually become Persian. They didn't conquer the plateau all at once. They filtered in, settled, intermarried, and gradually became something new. 2 groups in particular took shape in the northwest. The Medes settled near what is today Hamadan. The Persians moved south toward the region they would call Persia, Pars, or Fars. By the 8th century BCE, these 2 peoples were vassals of the powerful Assyrian Empire. They paid tribute. They sent soldiers. They bided their time. Their time